Welcome to the Jeffco Public Schools video series on understanding CogAT. This video series is designed to help Jeffco families better understand the CogAT assessment. CogAT is an acronym for Cognitive Abilities Test. Each section of the presentation is divided into smaller chunks of information so that it is easy for you to listen to the information and then review as needed. Please make sure to watch all 5 videos to get the complete understanding of the CogAT data. This is part 1 of understanding CogAT. In this video, we will overview CogAT, what CogAT assesses, and additional CogAT resources available to Jeffco families. This video is Understanding the CogAT Data, a video series explaining the CogAT student profile. My name is Marla Cabanis-French, and I'm a gifted and talented liaison with the Assessment and Research Department with the Jeffco Public Schools. Jeffco Gifted and Talented website is full of resources about the information tonight. There's linked to handouts at the bottom of the website under Resources, Families, and CogAT. There's a variety of resources there that you can look at if you need more information. A narrative example, how CogAT scores are calculated, and CogAT overview, and then information on GTID and ALP and GT and Center ID if that is something that you're interested in. And also, you can find on that website the Jeffco schools in alphabetical order with a gifted and talented resource teacher listed for each school. The Universal Cognitive Assessment, the CogAT Abilities Test, is a cognitive intellectual activity skills such as thinking and reasoning, measuring both general and specific cognitive abilities. The objectives for this series of videos is to help families understand what the Universal CogAT assessment measures, define the 3 batteries assessed by the CogAT, vocabulary of the 4 profiles, A, B, C, and E, understand how to read the students' CogAT results. Why does Jeffco administer CogAT to all second graders? The Exceptional Children's Educational Act, the ECEA, identifies universal assessment as best practice. It is a data point to help teachers understand instructional needs of every learner. It is a resource that can be used to guide instructional information gathering for every learner, and it is a communication tool to help parents understand their child's strengths. Riverside Insights is the company that develops a wide variety of cognitive and academic assessments, including CogAT. Jeffco Public Schools has used CogAT for cognitive assessment for the past 15 plus years. Why do we use CogAT? We use it because CogAT assesses 3 different reasoning domains, giving teachers a more complete cognitive picture of each student. CogAT, in combination with other relevant information, CogAT scores can be used to differentiate instruction in ways that enhance the student's learning. CogAT reflects overall efficiency of cognitive processes and strategies that enable an individual to learn new tasks. It is assessed in 3 domains, and the CogAT Form 7, levels 5, 6 through 8, which is kindergarten through 2nd grade, has been completely revised to reduce reading and to be a bilingual primary battery. What is CogAT? It's a cognitive abilities test. It appraises general and abstract reasoning abilities. It appraises capacity to apply abilities to verbal, quantitative, and nonverbal tasks. What is CogAT? CogAT is not an IQ test. It does measure reasoning abilities, and it focuses on specific areas of reasoning linked to school success. CogAT measures reasoning skills. When we think about it, how does a student comprehend problem situations, detect similarities and differences, make inferences, make deductions, classify and categorize objects, events, and other stimuli, create and adapt problem-solving strategies, use familiar concepts, and skills in new concepts? That's what CogAT measures. CogAT was designed for 3 primary uses: to guide instruction, guide efforts to adapt instruction to the needs and abilities of students, to provide alternative measures of cognitive development for program placement, to identify students whose predicted levels of achievement are markedly discrepant from their observed and actual levels of achievement. On your student's profile, way down in tiny letters, you will see a CogAT profile with letters and numbers. And so the stay9 is the number, the profile is the letter, and your student may have a relative strength and or a relative weakness. So on your report, you'll have an information data piece that looks like this. You'll have abilities, you'll have verbal, quantitative, nonverbal, and a composite. You'll have age stay9 scores, you'll have age percentile rank, and then a graph. Okay? And then it'll tell you how many items per battery, the numbers attempted by your student, the number correct, the grade stay9, and the grade percentile rank. This is some of the vocabulary we'll be using over the course of the 5 videos. The battery is a set of tests grouped together around a theme. Subtest is a single test within the battery. Verbal means language-based reasoning. Nonverbal is visual or hands-on reasoning. Quantitative is numerical knowledge. The profile identify both the level of the student's scores and the pattern of scores across the batteries. The APR stands for age percentile rank. The GPR is the grade percentile rank. Stay9, a stay9 score, standard 9, is a way to scale scores on a 9-point scale. It can be used to convert any test score to a single-digit score. So think about it like maybe all of the answers in the verbal battery come out to 471 points. And so what happens is that's really hard for people to wrap their heads around and how students score in that. So they have an algorithm back there that takes all that data of 471 points and they chunks it down into the standard 9, which is the bell curve. Okay? And we'll look at that more. A SAS score is mentioned here. Jeffco does not use the SAS score so much, but it is used to help identify one of the profiles. And so we want to let you know that the SAS stands for the standard age score. CogAT is made of 3 batteries. There's the verbal battery, the quantitative battery, and the nonverbal battery. Each battery has 3 subtests in it or sections. And so you can see here, verbal battery has verbal classification, sentence completion, verbal analogies. Okay, quantitative battery has number series, number puzzles, number analogies. The nonverbal battery has figure classification, paper folding, and figure matrices. As you can see here, these are the type of questions and the pictures that are used to create a non-verbal or non-language based assessment for students.